Hello, hello, voidlings. We are live again. Not only are we live, but we are now recording. Yep, that'll be the Discord notification. So, we are playing Diablo 4, and we are going to be doing something interesting with our rogue. We are going to be building Odysseus. Yes, Odysseus of Ithaca. So we're going to actually be removing a lot of this stuff to get him correct. Those of you watching the video, this one, depending on how long it takes, might be mostly the character creation. Yes, I know, I take a lot of time with it. But that's because I care a lot. So, let's start off with the face variations. I think that's as... We can't get, like, perfectly Greek, unfortunately, but we can try to get as close as we can. We want... That is about the right skin tone. Like, Mediterranean, kind of out there. Let me see if... Yeah, because I don't want a lot of freckles. Actually, this one might be a little bit better. Because it's like an olive complexion. Still white, but tanned. Eye color. Give me a second. I actually got to look this one up. Blue or green representing deceased hues. So let's do a... Let's do a medium blue. Now that we got his general skin tone and the eyes, now off for the hair. So the hair is generally seen as curly, and I think this is as best as we're going to get for that, but we can scroll through. This would be great. It might be iffy, but let's see. Straight, curls, straight. So there's not too many ones with curls that isn't like a fro. This one is as close as we're going to get for that. Granted, it's wavy, but unless we were to go with the short, at which point actually, no, that's just a buzz cut. I think this is as good as we're going to get. So, my idea for this is he's been out to sea for quite a while. wreathed curls. He's been out to sea for quite a while. He's might have taken a knife to, like, maybe cut down his beard at some point, but it's to the end of his journey. Let's darken him down just a little bit more. Hair color, whoop, wrong one. Okay, hair color, deep brown, almost black, but if we do black, it's just going to be black. And keep in mind, he's getting to the point where his kid is all grown up, so we want maybe a touch of gray. Let's adjust his face a little bit. Give him a little bit more of a... There we go. That one's actually really good. As for... Oh, that explains why the eyes look a little off. As for the eyes... Nope, 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 nope. Maybe. Nope. Blight. I'll consider it a blight, but not bandit smoke. Jewelry. There's not much that can really be seen as Greek. So what I'm thinking is something simple, something a sailor would wear. And those earrings there would probably be as close as we're going to get to that. Actually, no, that would mostly because the amount of metal. Yeah, that seems a little bit more cultish. So I think we found that. Markings. I think this is going to be as close to Greek as we get. Maybe this. Give me a sec. I know I'm saying that a lot. Okay. So, looking at it, to get ancient Greek without so much of, like... This one's just pirate. Or bandit. So I think this might be as close as we're going to get. But even that feels more Mayan. I want something that's more tattoo versus... I think this one will be good. Maybe this. No. Alternatively, we can go the Scar angle, which, quite honestly, given everything he's fought, he's probably covered in them. So yeah, let's do Demon's Claws, let's do Scars. See what would... This one, no, that, when you see it on the back, that's... I think Demon Claws is the best we're gonna get for that one. So there's that done. See how much time we got left. We've only been doing this for 11 minutes, so... Actually, let's see Henna. Henna's a lot darker. This one isn't bad. It's leaning a little bit away from the Greek, but we can't get perfectly Greek. So let's do inked tattoo. Oh, hold on. And I think we have it. So we're going to change our campaign status. If you finished any of these, it starts with all of them unlocked, or even if you start with any of them. So I'm just going to kick it all the way back. And I'm just going to do Odysseus. That being said, let's begin. Normally, we want to start out with normal because this is definitely a game of loops. So you start out with normal, you get the gear and everything to move up to hard. From hard, you move to expert. From expert, you move to penitent, then to torment. Torment, what everything isn't telling you is that the further up you go, the more and more of your armor and resistances they take from you. So that's why we want to start out as normal.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
Okay, so the reason why I got so quiet is because the game has officially begun.
I need more time.
Should clear up when the storm has passed.
I need more time.
Whoa, that is a lot very, very quickly. I should have known better than to get into a shrine.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Okay, so fun. So, as I was saying, To those of you who have not been on my streams or on my videos with story content, I have a very simple rule regarding streaming for that. If there is a cutscene, if there is narrative, I am the one leading. I am the one leading you guys onto a journey, not like taking over or anything. So if there's talking from a character besides like general dialogue, I will generally shut up. Because this isn't about me, it's about the story. And I like the stories. And for those of you who noticed that I sound a little stuffed up, that's because I am. Tis sinus season when it is the time of the recording, and there's not much I can do about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into... I don't know at the moment. So blade shift is normally my go-to. Puncture is... Puncture is generally good for, like, if you want a little bit of range, but you want to use your, like, melee weapons, which is what I'm going to be going for. But blade shift is really good for getting in and out of situations, but we're going to have enough of that later on. So I'm going to go with puncture. Generally, what you want to go for is the general, and then you want to go for the modifiers and the enhanced. So enhanced puncture, gain 2 energy when puncture damages a crowd-controlled enemy. That one doesn't matter as much. This one will be really good. Every third puncture will also ricochet up to 2 times. Critical strikes will always ricochet. Puncture now throws 3 blades in a spread. Hitting it with an enemy with at least 2 blades would make them vulnerable. So vulnerable will increase the amount of extra damage. It kind of works like critical, but not really. So critical will basically be, if you got the hit, if you got the roll, you will get, I think it's 2x damage. This vulnerable will be enemies take 20% damage, but you have to do something to get to it. Now, what we're aiming for later on is this lovely thing, which will allow us to start throwing a whole lot of different stuff. So what we're probably going to be doing is going in the stun bomb direction. Then we're probably going to be... I'm not going to lie, I ignore a lot of like the main skills for Rogue until I have the base. But we're going to be going for this beauty, the Shatter Imbuement. 15 increased critical strikes, and then Shatter Imbuement damage makes enemies vulnerable for 3 seconds. So that is a guaranteed, if it hits them, they will be vulnerable. It will not always proc as such. But let's check out the different imbuments. Poison. Next 2 skills will apply 100% of their base damage as additional poison versus... Yes. So this is good for spread, this is good for damage. This is good for like slowing them down and stopping them. This is crowd control, damage, and then spread. We will eventually be doing enough damage on our own that we won't have to worry about this. But casting poison imbuement generates 30 energy, increased by 2 for each nearby poisoned. Will deal 75% increase. So as you can see, poisoning them is a very damage heavy route. As a rogue, our main problem is certainly not damage. We will be putting out so much damage. Our main issue will be spreading everything around as fast as possible, which is what the shatter imbuement is going to be for. But we are nowhere near that close, so what we're going to be focusing on is this enhanced puncture, and now we're going to see just how much of a difference that made. As you can see, they're dying a lot faster.
I need more time.
The elites aren't taking too much extra hits, but the small fry, they just fell. So this is definitely a looter-based game. You will be seeing this menu quite a bit. And don't worry about whole theming. So far, our first priority at the moment is getting to the main town, and then we will worry about theming the gear and everything else.
I'm not ready yet.
As for what you can look forward in this series, well, I do plan on running some dungeons, running the main and side quests. You will see that inside the videos. As for the streams, you will be getting a whole lot more dungeon content. You will be seeing a lot more of a lot of things. So, on the stream, you'll get a lot of the background stuff. So, once again, if those of you watching the YouTube videos want to check out the stream, links in the description, or you can go to twitch.tv/VoidScout1997.
Abandoned town. Demons everywhere. Flames in the dark. Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's going on here?
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all! Kill us all! Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain. There is evil staring at the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Finally, some shelter from the storm.
I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
It's still better than a cave.
What can you tell me about the people here?
Alenta went a bit deaf last winter. You might need to speak up around her.
What is this place?
Nothing special about our little town, but it's home.
And what about that monk?
We'll do what we can for him. Might have to keep him in the shed for now, though. He tried to bite off Osman's fingers.
Damn, okay. It isn't safe here.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
I'm gonna kill whatever's in those ruins before it gets the chance to kill me.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's talk to a couple people. Tavri.
Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire. Just give him a shove.
Fire's looking good, but I should watch it a little longer to make sure it doesn't go out.
What's that? You say something? Oh, you poor thing. Traveling in this awful weather.
A warm hearth. There are still things to be grateful for in this world.
So, it seems these are simple folks who had a monk come through town and head into some ruins in the north. So, our first task is to go and clear that out. It's not hard. Odysseus is kind of the adventurer type, so... Ah, yes. Wonderful. Okay, so you can see we finally unlocked the area that we're looking for, that being the Dance of Knives. Now, we can go through and upgrade these, but I know what the playstyle is. It's going to be very heavily based on Dance of Knives. Main reason for that, it allows so much maneuverability, and it's pretty much guaranteed to be like a rapid fire. It's a high maneuverability, high rapid fire. A lot of the enchantments help it spread.
I'm not ready yet.
Plus, it's also an imbuement skill, so that's a bonus. It's an imbuement skill that also allows like one tap and then everything inside that skill for as long as it's running is good. Ooh, money. Not that we need much. Well, we do need a lot, but it's one of those things where I did quite a bit of play as Rogue earlier, but I don't know a lot about the story, because me and my friends played it, and they are the type to skip through dialogue. I jumped back in for, like, earlier on in the season. I say earlier on, but, like, the last couple days I've been jumping on, kind of getting the feel of, like, the characters again.
Need more time. Demons.
And as you can see, one of my friends just logged on.
I need more time.
Oh, both of my friends logged on. Okay. But I do not have PlayStation Plus, so I will not be able to form a party with them, unfortunately.
Need more time.
See, and that quick burst there was the Dance of Knives, if you didn't catch it. So you start to feel overwhelmed. You quickly jump into Dance of Knives, and it relieves a lot of the pressure. singular enemies, it's not really worth it because you're spending cooldowns for the ability to use it. It's only really useful to use Dance of Knives for, like, a boss if you're fighting a singular enemy. Okay. Making our way downtown, moving fast. So if you feel yourself being gummed up, say if you're playing the rogue, jump into Dance of Knives. It'll save you the cooldown for the evasion, like you'll see down in the bottom right there by the resource. It starts out with the default of about 5 seconds. But if you don't have to spend that 5 seconds, it's better.
I need more time.
Zafal, the Scarred Baron. Okay, now for the fun part. Now we get to go through, choose what loot we're going to do. This one is a little bit better, but we're losing out on critical strike, which we want. So it's only really worth it if, for example, our damage goes up. This one is energy on kill. It's worth upgrading. Then we have upgrade. So granted, you generally want to look at numbers. However, with common stuff like this, it's pretty much junk. If you have, unless you're swapping one common item out for the other, it is not worth it. 9 damage a second. So that's a +1, plus 2.5 critical strike chance, raising it up by 0.4%. And 4 dexterity in exchange for a maximum life. So there will be some argument on which one is better, survivability versus damage output. I am of the opinion, so long as your armor takes care of everything, you should not have to worry about maximum life too much. Does that mean you'll go down at times? Yes. But if you're going down too often, it is less the problem that you have too much, you don't have enough survivability, and more that your difficulty setting is too high. And I can imagine that K-Town is probably on, and he heard that comment, and he has things to say. This one, like I said, it's even either way, so we'll just put it. Yes, it means that he no longer has pants, but for now, we can look a little ragged. And this spits us out right down here. Oh wait, we have a level up. Let's address that. Every 34 meters you travel while channeling Dance of Knives, grant 4 charges. Grants for 4 charges. That is a major one because the higher our movement speed, the easier that will get. Which just means eventually we will be clearing out whole dungeons just in one whole thing of Dance of Knives.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior!
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die. Not ready yet.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us. Lost souls! All of you!
That didn't take too long. One life per second, not really worth it. Come on.
lost now?
That was all of them. Light willing.
Okay. You're the madman from the shed.
Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and... What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood? They must have fed them to me. A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them. Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place. Have a look inside, but hurry. I will prepare the torch.
Oh, fun. What were you doing in Nevesk?
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out why. As I neared the village, I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. Found the priest's body. Demons. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You know the rest. Blood petals, like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains
and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
How did I get out here?
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there? I saw a vision. A home demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive. Help them? She called them her children. They welcomed her like a mother. Mother? No. It cannot be. I must report to the cathedral.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Quest complete. Prayers for salvation. And with that, that is a really good place for us to wrap up the video for now. For those of you watching on YouTube, this is going to be wrap up the video. The next video will be next week if you're just starting to tune in with us. If you want, you can jump over to the Twitch, twitch.tv/VoidScout1997. I am definitely not going to be in the same place. I will most likely be much further ahead, if not on a different game. To those of you who are on Twitch, the stream is only beginning, no worries. But until then, I will see you in the void. Bye.